What's poppin', chat? What's going on, man? We back again with another video and shit. We outside with it. Today we gonna be talking about the negative sides of getting your dream car at such a young age, and why everybody shouldn't do it. See, we got the BBL G80 out. All right, reason number one, it may not be worth it to get your dream car in your 20s is, I mean, of course, we all know this, the damn police. They're gonna single you out, they're gonna target you simply because you have a nice car and you're young with a nice car. So I feel like they don't like to see that. Of course they don't. But with that comes a bunch of damn traffic tickets, bro. And don't nothing piss me off more than fucking traffic citations, man. It's just, what I done learned is it's just part of the game, though. Because every time I've owned a sports vehicle, it is gonna come with tickets. It just does. We purchase these cars, we pay the premium for these cars simply because of the performance. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna push the performance to the limits. We're gonna see what the car really does. You just think of that before you go and spend all this money on the car. Like, this is gonna come with it, bro. It just does. That's just the tax you gotta pay with having these types of vehicles like this, man. That kind of rolls into number two. Number two would be the high insurance costs you are going to pay. I mean, I'm 25 years old. That little discount they give you when you're 25 years old does not do anything. I promise you that. If you are male in your 20s, you are going to pay premium prices for high-end vehicles. I'm going to be honest. Half the time, the car payments ain't the issue. It's the car insurance. Once again, it's just part of the game, bro. Insurance is insane on these types of cars. Any insurance is the biggest scam in the United States, I personally feel like. We're paying for just in case something happens. Number three, and this is probably like one of the most important. If you don't own any assets yet, these cars are financial liabilities. Like, everybody handles their finances a little bit different, but if you ask a lot of people, regular people, what do you think about a car payment for something like this, they're gonna look at you like you're insane. But car enthusiasts, somehow we justify this shit. We really do, man. Your best bet is to get assets that can pay for toys like these, you know? If you have assets that's paying for passive income, that's paying for the payment on this, that's a win-win. Now, I know some people are going to be in the comments like, you shouldn't be purchasing these cars financing anyways. Paying $80,000 to $100,000 for a car cash is one of the dumbest things you could do, instead of investing that money and just investing that liquid cash. That's what you're supposed to do. But everybody got different opinions on it. But my opinion is, you should not be paying a car note for a car unless you have some passive income paying the car payment for the vehicle. If you want to be a content creator, this should be a vehicle for you to start producing income. But hey, it's at the end of the day, it's your money. You earning it. Can't nobody tell you to do what to do with your money. It's your money, bro. So ain't nobody gonna have to deal with the sacrifices or the consequences but yourself. The next one has to be, it definitely ain't worth it if you do not have your credit right, bro. Do not get stuck in a car loan, a high interest car loan at that, bro. Like, you're literally throwing money away. Once you understand the concept of interest and credit, and you see how much money they will be making off of you, and you, half the time, especially with cars like this, the amount you're gonna pay in interest is a whole nother car, bro. Like, it's insane. So if you do not have credit, if you do not have credit history, make sure you handle that first. Simply by just get you a credit card and pay that motherfucker off every month. The only reason I was able to purchase this car is because my credit history is perfect. I have no late payments. I got a decent amount of stuff in my name, from credit cards to mortgage to auto loans that have been paid off in the past. If it was not for my good credit, I would have not purchased a car like this. It just wouldn't have happened, bro. I'm not rich. This ain't that at all. I'm not rich as fuck. I ain't got 100,000 to just cash out on a whip. That ain't me, bro. I promise that this ain't no facade. I ain't got nothing to lie for. But when you got good credit, you get that good interest rate, I look at it as an investment in myself. Cause we gonna make this shit shake. We gonna make something happen out of this. So how I look at it is, some people got 80 to 100,000 in student loan debt. I don't have any student loan debt. I don't have any consumer debt. My only debt is this vehicle. But I look at it as an investment into myself, investment into my YouTube channel, investment into my career. The next one would have to be is if you don't have a daily vehicle. I did not purchase a car like this until I had another car paid off that I can drive on a daily basis. You know, there's nothing worse than not having means of transportation. So these type of cars, when you want to do work to them, you need to be able to have a separate vehicle or another means of driving to make it to work or to make it to run your errands, to do all that. Another thing it saves is the mileage you're putting on these cars. You know, we buy these cars to drive them, not to really, like, some people buy them and store them and don't really drive it. I don't believe in that. I believe you need to enjoy your toys, like you pay for it, enjoy it, drive it. It's a car. Same with shoes. You're supposed to wear your shoes. Don't just keep them put up. Like, there's no point of it. But my best advice would be, make sure you have a daily driver. You don't got to be the nicest car. Make sure it's reliable, because it's going to save you for sure. You're going to save a bunch of time with that. And it's going to help you out. It's definitely going to help you out a few times. Sorry, y'all. I had to peep the notes. Losing track and shit. But the last one, probably the most important thing you could take from this video is it's nothing but a constant chase, bro. You're never gonna be satisfied. And I mean that sincerely. As humans, it's hard to satisfy us. Once we achieve something, we feel like we could do more, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But I promise you, when you get your dream car, after a few months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years down the line, you're gonna want something different, because this ain't gonna give you that same feeling it did when you first got it. And it's just the sad reality of humans, bro. I already know this ain't gonna be my forever car. I already know in my head what I want after this. Now, to somebody else, this is probably somebody else's dream car. They claim they don't want any other car until they accomplish it, until they have it. Same thing with my boy back there on his bike. Y'all see Twin over there on his bike and shit. I'm sure he done had that bike for a minute, and I'm sure he wants some faster shit. He don't want to keep that forever. When he first got it, he like, damn, this satisfies me. I don't need nothing more than this. Like, this is perfect. He definitely wants some faster shit now. It's an addiction. This adrenaline it gives you, this car shit, this is an addiction. This is just as bad as any drug. It's a very expensive hobby to partake in. So if you want to be part of the car community, be prepared to spend a ton of money that, yeah, you probably could invest it. It probably could have went towards your future, some generational wealth. But we here for a good time, not a long time. And my opinion on it is, if you earning the money, spend your money as you please. Can't nobody tell you how to spend your money, bro. So if you want a car, go get you a car. If you want a nice house, go get you a nice house. We ain't here forever. So while we're here, enjoy it. You can't take all the money with you. I promise you, you could have $1 million cash in your bank account, and it's a piece of comfort that it's gonna come with. You're gonna be comfortable. You're gonna feel like you don't rely on nothing. But if you got $1 million in the bank and you ain't got no family, you ain't got no friends, you ain't got no hobbies, you're gonna be just as miserable as the broke person that is living check to check. Unfortunately, it's all perception. It's all how you look at it at the end of the day. But I appreciate y'all tapping in. I know this is a different type of video and shit. So appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment for more car content, more shoe content. Comment down below. Let me know what type of content y'all want to see. I told y'all I was going to start dropping more, be a little bit more consistent. I'm a day or two late on the drop, I know, but we still putting in the work. We still putting shit out. Peace. I'm going to tap in. Y'all boys hear them turbos, man? Fuck. Bless you. Bitch got the flu. Or she Putin. One of the two.